God, that nigga every fucking arsenal in the book. This nigga got every arsenal in fiction history, bro. He shattered the fourth wall. Nigga left the oh my god. That shit is crazy. They actually broke the fourth wall. nigga put out an umbrella. Let's see what this death battle is talking about.
Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and
Wile E.
furthest
Coyote.
of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse.
My boy Tom.
The fans voted for it, and we're here to deliver.
Hell yeah.
Boomstick.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care what y'all say. I got Tom winning this. I ain't gonna care. I got Tom winning this. You know why? Because he's that nigga. He's a real nigga.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Tom.
In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the 𝒎𝒂𝒂𝒔, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers.
So hold on. See, this not cartoon bullshit, bro. Literally, all they did was introduce this nigga. He already could outlive death. Like this that overpowered shit I'm talking about, bro. This that OP shit I'm talking about. It's like every cartoon motherfucker always outlives death. Like god damn.
He's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote stalks the
His full name is Wile 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒕. I cannot pronounce it. Say my damn life. Species. Carnivorous road runner. God damn. I am not reading all that.
American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And
Okay, now I go. Height 5'8", still taller than me. I'm 5'7.5". Birth year 1937. Damn. Shit, but hey, like, 1937 is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. IQ 207, or so he says. Eternally hangry. Ha. Most loyal customer and employee of Acme. Inspired by Mark Twain and pre-1949 chase cartoon.
Wile E. Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own.
Oh, that coyote. Oh, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with both Tom and Willie Coyote. I fuck with both, but I got Tom winning, man. That's my dog, man.
Such
my
is
dog.
the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wiley was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His
Hell yeah,
father
badass
raised him
nigga.
from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable
yeah.
of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little.
Yeah, they
machines.
fast as hell,
can
too.
sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort.
They ain't
when
faster
that
than me,
blue
but they is fast.
Bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible
damn.
that Wiley manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wiley.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wiley's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's
That
got
is true.
classics like dynamite, anvils, and
This man got that nigga every fucking arsenal in the book. The nigga got a Call of Duty loadout. What the fuck? Oh yeah, no, I'm not reading all that, bro. He got it. He got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet.
This nigga got more? What the
Which
fuck?
he invented himself
Oh,
and uses
hell
in
no.
excruciatingly detailed schemes.
Bro, this shit is cooked. Nigga, this nigga got every arsenal in fiction history, bro. rocket, UFO, motorcycle. What the hell? Boy, hell nah.
Inevitably
That's
go
not
awry.
cartoon
Despite
shit,
being
bro.
a self-described super genius, Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the
cactus
test
is
results
crazy.
were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells
I ain't gonna
any
lie.
product that you
One thing I might say that I could for surely, in my opinion, I think Tom is smarter than Coyote. Cause it's gonna take, like, in order to catch Jerry the rat, you gotta like use your brain. And the amount of times Tom had like caught Jerry off guard, like Tom is known for his IQ. That's how he was able to catch up with Jerry. Not trying to say Coyote is dumb or anything, but like, you know what I'm saying, they both smart, but Tom, he is just levels to the shit.
can imagine, and Wile is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops.
That's OD.
No worries,
Hey,
you spend
split
it
me
all
some
in
money.
one place.
No, I'm
He's got
saying.
Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clonomatic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break.
At
but
all.
He sure can take some punishment.
No matter
Even
the
show
severity
can.
of his failures, Wile is still a toon and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last
God
87
damn.
years straight without ever.
This nigga might be Superman. This nigga could definitely be Goku. I ain't gonna lie, but this nigga might whoop Superman ass. God damn. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Matter of fact, god damn, bro. You cartoon motherfuckers they gotta be stopped, bro. They gotta be stopped. These some overpowered ass shit, bro.
Actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of 𝒎𝒂𝒂𝒔 legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there
This
is
nigga,
actually
hold
a
on.
bio-
Let me go back. Let me go back.
He's
Let me go
also
back.
shattered the fourth wall tons of
He shattered the fourth wall.
times and even left the comic page.
This nigga left the oh my god, we're cooked. They telling me this nigga could pop up in reality and whoop somebody ass. That shit diabolical.
Entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are
That shit
immune
crazy.
to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile developed a counter to this immortality, the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wile's experience as a veteran toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming tiny toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wile
Okay.
who are more powerful.
I tell you that. I still think Tom is smarter, but I feel like Coyote is like smarter under pressure. It's like when it comes to thinking, when it comes to thinking fast, I think Coyote got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
Yeah,
And then
what
suck
the?
up
Bro, I ain't gonna lie,
animator animating his universe.
bruh. This nigga sucked up the entire universe. I ain't gonna count. I gotta see Tom feet, bruh. I gotta see
And
Tom's
suck up
feet.
the animator's universe for good measure.
Wile's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life.
This man, Coyote, blew up the sun. Not surprised. Grew to the size of a planet. Turned into a constellation twice. Survived the impact the size of North America. withstood smashing a portion of the moon. Matched Roadrunner's immeasurable speed. Scored on the Monstars, and that shit crazy. That shit is crazy, bruh. That shit low kind of dot. That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's helped stop a meteor
Hell
from
nah.
destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, whoa, snap, caught the Roadrunner. Oh, wait, never mind. So damn close.
To 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842
Damn, that's a lot of attempts.
Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication.
That's
Or
what I'm saying.
maybe
I would have been
self-destructive
quit by. I would have quit by. I would have quit on my 5th attempt. I ain't gonna lie.
stubbornness, too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge
Oh, I'm about to
the
say, I know
Looney
he
Tunes
is.
into how
I
we
know he
him
is.
Today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping.
Hold on. The Roadrunner cannot warm the Coyote. Wait, the Roadrunner cannot harm the Coyote except by going beat beat. No outside force can harm the Coyote. Only his own failures or acting products. The Coyote could stop anytime if he were not authentic creepy. Authentic is the one who rebels. Effort when yes, forgot his name. No dialogue ever except beat beat. The Roadrunner must stay on the road. Otherwise, logically, he would not be called Roadrunner. All action must be confined to the natural environment of the two characters, the Southwest America descent. Okay, I read enough.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creators have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all
He
our
nerfed?
years making
How?
Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry fail son? He's the Sultan of Slapstick. The
I
CEO
mean,
of Second
one thing him and Tommy got in one thing him and Tom got in common, they both failures. Well, to be honest, I don't think Tom a failure. I feel like if Tom actually wanted to catch Jerry, like Loki wanted to get rid of him, he would have been did that. But Tom only did it because he loves Jerry. He loves trolling. He loves trolling Jerry. So I guess.
Swing-and-a-miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
My boy.
The year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the
I was not alive back
English
then.
made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh, wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their
Me too.
origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's
Thomas
infamous
Jessica,
cat and mouse duo became
1940,
the undisputed
British.
kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is, let's say, very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face.
I did, I ain't gonna
Despite my
lie.
well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, my God.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour,
That's
leap
true.
6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his
What the
war
fuck? I
against
did not see that
crime.
episode.
Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats,
Damn, both these motherfuckers got hella arsenals. But I mean, they is cartoonish,
lead
so
pipes,
I can't really.
Guns, lots
Not surprised.
And lots of guns, but he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the sword of light and dark, which severs
God
you from your
damn,
own
both.
shadow,
I ain't gonna lie,
or
both
the-
these niggas OP as hell. God damn. But I mean, I think Tom might lose this one. I ain't gonna lie, because you gotta understand though. In the introduction, when they introduced Willie Coyote, my bad if I said it wrong, bruh. They said this nigga outlived death. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe both of them is the goddamn immortal for all I know. What is it? 50? Whatever.
rewind remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives. As established in the episode.
I forgot, nigga, it's a cat. Cat do got 9 lives.
Oh, Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell. Where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore for a tune, but there isn't
Wait,
much of a
cats
limit
go to
to it.
hell? The fuck? Hey, chat, let me know in the comment down. Let me know in the comment section below. Do cats go to hell, bro? I thought cats. I gotta do my research.
Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Damn,
If
just
you
like
only watch
Coyote?
Classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the
Ain't no.
actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on
Yeah,
this?
thank you, Google.
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage
wait,
with the
huh?
title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could. in
Oh,
fact, say
so
that
I learned this in history, so that's what I knew that shit sounded familiar, but I thought, bro, when I first heard of I cannot talk. When I first heard of Tom and Jerry, I thought it was something like an event or like an event happened in London. But this was like when I was like elementary. I didn't know Tom and Jerry existed. The first Tom and Jerry I heard about was something that happened in London. I knew I wasn't tripping.
many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun.
No,
and
didn't
was
he hit a Kamehameha?
England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a
This nigga hit a
planet-busting
Kamehameha.
asteroid,
Ain't no
lifted up
fucking
the
way.
sun, and was blown
What
up
the
into a
fuck?
constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to
Okay,
the Stone
so according to what I'm hearing, both these niggas got outlived death.
Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But
80
what
years?
will surprise
Damn.
you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And
Realistically,
they worked
yeah.
together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
talk
don't
about
you
Tom
believe it.
and Jerry chase. Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Longshen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption
Devil
by the
Tom.
darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
Well, it may
That's
sound
what I'm saying.
completely insane,
When did this
but it
happen?
is.
The
Chase
world?
is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment,
it's canon.
which
Fuck.
means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No!
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts,
That is
19
true.
times.
I just realized, like I said, Tom actually caught Jerry multiple times. If they wasn't friends, Jerry would have been out the picture by now. Coyote, he caught his prey off guard, but he never fully like got him to a position where he actually wanna, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, both of them are like hunters after all, so.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck. because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒕.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Damn, hurt my throat doing that shit. Let's get it, man. I got Tom winning. They did good on the animation, I ain't gonna lie. Kaboom. What the fuck is happening? What is happening, bro? What that guy said on the sign? You foolish furball, you cost me my dinner. Damn. But what the hell?
Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever!
This is World War III? Stop that. But what the hell? I forgot you could do that. Fat lady. I ain't gonna lie, they did hella good on this animation. They did hella good in this shit, bro. Nine lives. There goes 9 lives. Hi, nigga, fast as hell. Nigga, hey, nigga, pop the perk. What the fuck? Yo! Oh shit, like I said, when it comes to IQ, there's a level to the shit, bro. Like, I did say Coyote, I did say he was like a faster thinker under pressure, but I forgot That man, Jerry taught Tom well, bruh. Jerry taught Tom well. I mean, they both fast thinkers though, so it's kind of hard to tell. Oh shit! They dead ass broke the fourth wall too, bruh. Hold on. That shit is crazy. They actually broke the fourth wall. That is so creative, bruh. W death battle, bruh. W death battle. Nigga put out an umbrella. That was his ass get karma. There go the rest of the. There go the last lives. Wait, actually.
Coyote, super genius.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Looking at.
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods.
Hold on. I thought y'all said Tom could like grab his body from hell, some shit like that. Like from the afterlife. Am I missing something?
Their problems away, they had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically,
That's
the
true.
concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
The edge there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he is right though. He is right. I mean, both of them. I mean, Coyote, he's smart too, but under pressure, I think, I mean, I was gonna say Coyote is smarter under pressure, but I guess I was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Cause then again, it's like chasing, like the stuff that Tom is doing. It takes IQ, like hella IQ and strategy. Coyote, he just be pulling everything out his ass and hope for the best.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen. Right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades.
Yeah,
even during
about to
Chuck
say.
Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA dissolver.
Especially when
true.
the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile gave one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile Coyote.
Tie shit.
Next time on
Alright, shit. Let me see the comments, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good battle. Win or lose, we can agree that Tom is the better hunter. Agree, for sure. Yeah, I kind of wish it ended in another tie, but I guess they can do that after the last two battles. I mean, it could have ended in the tie, but then again, it's like it'll be a waste of time. He just Tom like me. Wait. I can already hear the song. Never would I believe that Space Jam would end up being a deciding factor, but here we are. Nah, no bullshit though. Guess that movie was good for something after all. The cartoons were evidence enough that the rules are not actually. When you consider that Jerry's actually friends with Tom, he's probably taking Tom's loss pretty hard. I mean, shit. Nah, he'll be back for the next show. It's in his contract. Man, I ain't gonna lie. W death battle, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like just one of the most creative death battles they ever did. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Death Battle. The full video will be linked in the description. I suggest I go check them out. Damn, man. Of course. It's like every time I bet on a player, they always lose in this shit. Like, god damn. But hey, that was a good ass match though. If y'all enjoyed the video, y'all leave a like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what y'all think, who y'all had winning, and know what I'm saying. And comment down some facts I didn't know about these two. I ain't gonna lie, I did not know both. I knew they both was overpowered, but I didn't know they was that overpowered. But hey, learn something new every day. It's your boy Hawkdowntreezy. I'm out this bit.